What we're going to do here in this presentation is show you a plan that has thousands of years of history as proof that it works. It works. Um, this plan uh, is going to show you how to protect your savings from confiscation, how to outpace inflation, and how to build wealth all at the same time. Thousands of years of history that proves that this works. What we're going to do is show you how to do this by acquiring assets that many people think they need to have a lot of cash to get started, but in reality, you really don't. And that's why a lot of people never get started because they think they need a whole lot of cash to get started, but you don't. With your Mint Builder membership, this is a Mint Builder presentation. We can show you how to you can acquire precious metals like physical gold and silver at wholesale prices. And if you're interested in helping other people learn this, you can also have your own precious metal business, showing other people what's really money is and what isn't money. So without any further delay, we're going to go into this PowerPoint presentation. Um, okay, like I said, we meet here every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am co-founder of Turn to Your Royalty Warriors. Ra is another name for the sun that sustains life for us here on this planet Earth that we dwell on. And we say, return to your royalty. We basically saying that you haven't already to go back to Sankofa, back to knowledge of self, love of self, so that you can become one of those good servant leaders that the world needs so many more of these days. And Warriors is an acronym for winning at receiving residual income over receiving salaries, because we know that a salary is not going to get us free. Okay, residual income is what we need to be trying to create in our life. Okay, so that we can do other things that's more important than trading our time for cash until we can't work anymore. The Warrior's first instruction is to return order and balance. We want to focus on returning that order and balance to our home, the economics of our home, so that we can be protected, okay, and help others do the same. As I said, this is a Mint Builder presentation, okay, and Mint Builders and its representatives are precious metal specialists. We're not licensed financial advisors, and we do not give financial advice. Precious metals may rise and fall, which means the value of metals they go up and down over time. You may sell for more or less than you paid. Precious metals do not yield income. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Mint Builders does not guarantee or show or promise future market movements, prices, or profits. You must read that in order to be in compliance with this industry called network marketing. Okay? And we're going to show you, if you haven't already seen, that our economy is in irreversible trouble. And are you prepared? All right. We have continuous wars, continuous wars. We have an eviction problem here in Virginia and the United States, and probably in every capitalist industrial economy. Inflation is kicking butt, and that is a fact. We want to show you how you can outpace this inflation, okay? And then we have a homeless crisis here in the United States and elsewhere. These are some of the things. This is a few of the problems. See, our currency is on its way to zero. If you don't have to believe me, history has basically demonstrated that when things like this happens, this is what happens. So our currency is on the way to zero. So what can you do to protect yourself? You can understand that currency and money are two different things. The currency is a medium of exchange. It's a unit of account. It's portable. It's durable. It's fungible, and it's interchangeable. That's the paper currency that we trade our time for. What we've been groomed to do, educated to do by our educational system. Okay, work for currency. Now, money has all the same attributes of currency, but it has something that currency doesn't have. It's a store of value. And that's what I hope that you get when this presentation is over with. That money must be a store of value. And what do we mean by that? It must be worth the same or more in the future as it is today. Okay? It needs to be able to buy the same thing 100 years from now, the same amount that you could today. So your financial wellness, this is our mission. This is our mission here in this presentation. We're going to show you how you can grow your wealth, reduce anxiety, and help enjoy life so you can live your dream freedom lifestyle. There's many reasons why this is time. This is only a few. Global uncertainty all but dictate the necessity for a stable store of value. Inflation is winning. It's real. It's robbing us of our labor. It's causing unrest in major cities globally. You're not going to see this on corporate media, but it's happening. Globally, housing and grocery prices are not sustainable. Rent is going up, and prices are not, wages are not keeping up, haven't been keeping up for decades. And that's why people have to work for jobs, if they can find them. Companies are laying off people in droves. Artificial intelligence will replace a lot more workers. And the days of finding a job with benefits that one can retire from are dwindling away. Central banks are printing cash at unprecedented rates, and paper currency, they're all but going digital. BRICS, if you don't know about BRICS, I highly suggest that you do some research and find out more about BRICS. It stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Okay. And then we had the Fed now, something that this federal government is working on here in the United States. Many people use their cell phone to make purchases or use a plastic card. And there's talk about a central bank digital currency, which is programmable money where government can have access to everything financial that you do as far as spending and earning. Then we have the lasting effects of the pandemic that's interrupted supply chains, has caused inflation to speed up, and the weakening of the currency, it will never stop. Let me repeat that last. The weakening of the currency will never stop. These are not opinions, these are facts. Everywhere on our planet. We're going to play this short little video here. And after we play this video, we're going to continue on. About 8 minutes. So here we go. A little glitch here.
Building your online business?
No.
Go to Wix.com and set.
That's supposed to have no.
They have done it again. The legacy media continues to lie and tell us half-truths around inflation, expecting us all to fall in line and believe everything they say. Believe what we say, but not what we do. Believe what we show you, but not what you are experiencing. Because this week, inflation has risen to 2.7%, which we will get into how that's only the tip of the iceberg around inflation. But inflation has risen, but it's risen in line with our expectations. Except our expectations are 2.7%, but our goal has always been 2. Yeah, we're still going to cut rates. I mean, something here is not adding up. What is it? And how is it going to impact you? That is what I am here to do today, is to break down what's going on and cut through all of the noise. Now, first things first that made me laugh this week. Biden says Trump is inheriting the strongest economy in modern history. wow, modern history must be quite recent. Because last I checked, we had a record amount of debt, 36 trillion and counting. We lost over 1 million full-time jobs in 2024, and the core CPI has been above 3% for the last 40-something months. I'm not sure where we're getting the strongest economy, but again, I think many of us would agree that is not the case, especially as we move into yesterday's CPI report, which shows us that inflation has heated up last month as consumer prices rose 2.7%, underscoring the slog ahead. Now, underscoring the slog ahead, that is accurate because that is telling us we know inflation is not just going to creep up. If you ask me, inflation is here to stay and it's only going to get worse, especially when we really dig into what is going on. Now, this article talks about sticker shock at the grocery store. Prices for food purchased for at-home consumption shot up 0.5% from October, marking the largest monthly increase since January 2023, just in time for the holidays. I mean, I'm sorry, I wish I had better news, but this is terrible for the average American because we're not, again, talking about luxury items. We're talking about groceries. We're talking about necessities here. It says here, grocery price inflation was already a pain point ahead of this. So any change in grocery prices is going to be a big story for households. Now, I'm sorry, but this is the type of stuff that really just pisses me off because big story for households, this isn't a big story. This is everyday people's everyday real life that they are experiencing when they go to the grocery store. And to fool around with this, because ultimately they are not facing reality. The fact is, we have been under attack. We have been losing our purchasing power for years now. I mean, really, since the Federal Reserve was created, but in the last 4 years, we've lost 25% of our purchasing power. And inflation continues to be above your target, yet you're acting like everything's fine. Everything is not fine. This is serious business. I mean, let's look at what actually is going on with inflation rising. So CPI inflation was 2.7%, but inflation is much higher in basic necessities. Car insurance up 12.7%. 12.7. Does that sound normal to you? Does that sound like something that is okay and in line with expectations? I don't think so. I guess I'm not the one running things though. Rent inflation, 4.4%. Rent, again, this is a necessity. This is not just some frivolous thing that people are going out and buying. This is rent, and rent is a big chunk of most people's monthly expenses. So if it's going up 4.4%, this is an affordability cost of living crisis that we have in this country, and it is affecting everyone. I know that there's a lot of hope and optimism right now, out there, around the stock market, around all types of different things, ways that people are making income. But ultimately, we are losing our dollar's value. That is the bottom line. The bottom line is that headline CPI inflation is at a 4-month high, and core CPI has been 3.3% for 3 straight months. Now, I talk about headline versus core because there's a lot of different ways that they calculate inflation, right? They have a lot of different tools, like leaving out volatile food and energy, just those simple things, right? They have a bunch of different ways that they measure it. But no matter how you slice and dice it, no matter which way you're looking at it, the story is clear. Dollars are losing their value. Our savings, retirement, cash, dollar-denominated assets are under attack. And why? Because of the money printing. You know, the news will not come out and tell you this straight. They will not come out and say, oh, we have inflation because of a massive, unresponsible government overprinting of funds. They're not coming out and saying that point blank, but I will tell you that. I'll tell you that right now, especially as there's been an uptick in the money supply, right? It's interesting. So we have this uptick in the money supply. We have the Fed who's going to cut rates next week, most likely. What is going to happen to inflation going into 2025? It is going to continue to go up, and to go up at a faster pace. All the while GDP supposedly is strong, the consumer is strong. No, we know that it is the upper middle class that's supporting the economy right now. There isn't true growth happening. So, I mean, again, the dreaded S word, stagflation, could be a situation we see next year. There's a lot that we don't know, right? We're going to have President Trump. There will be new policies. We don't know how it's all going to play out. But one thing I can tell you is that if we continue to overprint and we cut rates, this inflation is not going away. It is only going to get worse. And that is why, again, I feel bad for people who have their retirement or their savings tied up in dollar-denominated assets, because ultimately they are chipping away at what you own in lifetime. Now, if you ask me how to protect yourself, you already know my answer. It's going to be outside of the system, outside of dollar-denominated assets, in a true store of value. I believe that everyone should be diversified, no matter who you are. If you are just entering the workforce, if you are retired and you do not have the time or the opportunity to have a second shot at making more funds and you really need to protect what you have, I mean, these conversations become that much more important. Making sure that you are protected outside of the system in physical gold and silver. Because I truly believe everyone who stays in the dollar, they're at risk. I mean, it's happening right now, but it's only going to get worse. So that being said, if you do not
Okay, so why is this information important? Why precious metals? Because they hold a real tangible value over a long period of time, thousands of years. It's a time-tested hedge against inflation. Inflation is going to get worse. It's easily explainable. Even children know it's good to have gold and silver. It's a stable store of value during uncertain times, and we are definitely in uncertain times. And every fiat currency in history has gone to zero in value. Never heard of fiat currency? Well, now you have, and you're going to find out what is a fiat currency in this presentation. And it's the best product if you have a business to be garage qualified with, because they don't expire, they don't get old. All precious metals do is increase in value over time. And that's the bottom line. So what is the government spending all this cash on? War. Continuous war. You see, most people dream of becoming wealthy and achieving financial success and living life on their own terms. But the reality is that many will never realize their dreams because they don't take the right action. You know, we have been educated by the system to go and look for a job and trade our time for cash and open up a savings account that's not giving us any return because inflation is eating it away. And interest rates is a joke. And if they participate in behavior that doesn't promote success, then you have the dream killers, people who discourage us from living our dream, living our best life. Think that we should all conform and just continue to just become what we call wandering generalities, just going through life, you know, celebrating this holiday and that holiday and going to work and taking that vacation. And that's about it, you know. So many will never realize their dreams. See, some people think that wealth is about luck, and it's not. It's about having the right education. Okay, it's about having the right plan. Once you get the right knowledge and you get that plan, you just have to be consistent. You must continue to move forward no matter what. If you wanted to achieve your dream, if you want to acquire wealth, if you want to protect your family's finances. This is the plan right here. It's so simple. Anyone can do this. It's to pay yourself first. Just make sure it's not made out of paper. Which means that a portion of everything that you earn should be yours to keep beyond your lifetime. And you should put it in a store of value, a safe store of value somewhere where it's not going to depreciate. And if you paying yourself in paper, it's going to depreciate and you're not going to win. But if you're accumulating real money, assets, then you want to do is get that savings account. Okay? More income is not needed, which is what many people think, that more income is needed. And that's why many people never start saving. Why over 60% of people here in the United States who've been working for decades don't even have $1,000 saved for an emergency. So you want to get your emergency fund started. You want to expedite that savings with assets, precious metals or assets. See what this says here? All paper fiat currency, most mistakenly called money, has one destination, and this is historical fact. You don't have to believe me. You can Google. Zero is the destination. The purchasing power of the U.S. dollar from 1913 to 2022. You see how it's just gone down, 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 down. Federal Reserve was created in 1913. World War I started in 1914. After World War II, the Bretton Woods Agreement was created, and the U.S. dollar became the world's reserve currency, which means all currency was tied to the dollar because the U.S. had the most gold reserves than any country after World War II. So the U.S. dollar was backed by gold. You couldn't create so much cash unless you had enough gold reserves. But something happened in 1971. Richard Nixon ended the Bretton Woods Agreement, which was the beginning of the United States becoming a modern day fiat currency. Fiat currency has one destination, and that's zero. That's why our currency is on its way. You see, numbers don't lie. Okay? This is since 1971 to 2018. U.S. money supply increased 32.3 times. This was accompanied by 84.1 drop in the purchasing power of the dollar. You see, price inflation is a direct consequence of the increased money supply. You see this red line going across is the currency since 1971 to 2018 has been put in circulation, and you see how rapidly the U.S. dollar is losing its buying power. So if you're trying to save this, you can't because it does not hold value. Price inflation is a direct consequence of increased money supply. This is taken from the Federal Reserve website, okay? You see 1920 at the bottom, you see 2020. This is one time the dollar was worth a dollar. Now that dollar is worth only 3 cents. It's probably worth half a cent about right now. Yeah, that's what's happening to the dollar. Why are we saving it? Because it's what we was taught. Precious metals come in two distinct forms here at Mint Building. We have bullion and we have numismatics. Okay, bullion is for crisis protection. This is what you want to be stacking. Has lower premiums and has outperformed cash savings historically because cash you can't save. It doesn't appreciate. It depreciates. Then we have numismatics. Okay, they're priced a little bit above bullion price. They're not market dependent. They're sonically preserved. It's like buying artwork. Only a few are minted, and basically their price can go up because it's not based on the market. Okay, here's an example for Thor 1 ounce silver that Mint Builder sold in 2018. Members paid $45 for it. By 2022 was selling for over $175, which is a 95 value increase per year. There's a secret to almost instant wealth gains. And that's getting the precious metals at the right time and the right price. These are some of the products that your memberships gives you wholesale access to, okay? And also gives you the ability to market and promote and earn by sharing this with other people at no additional cost of your membership. There's some of our other products that we have. We have infinite banking, which is basically we call the sacred account, where you become your own bank, basically, with a whole life insurance policy. Then we have free storage for our members. And then we have this amazing product called My Mint Wallet. We're going to show a short little video to help explain this product. Here we go.
Physical gold meets digital benefits. Mint Builder has taken physical gold ownership into the future with My Mint Wallet. This is the most cost-effective and secure way to own gold and silver. This proprietary product provides you with gold and silver access previously dominated by large institutions and banks. You now have direct access to instantly buy, sell, or transfer your precious metals through My Mint Wallet. Unlike ETFs, exchange-traded funds, you will enjoy 100% ownership of pure, physical gold and silver that is securely stored in segregated and insured vaults with our partner IDS of Texas. The benefits of My Mint Wallet are extensive and impressive. Your benefits include extremely low premiums, especially for wholesale members. Digital tracking to the 100th of an ounce of gold and 1 ounce of silver in real time. 100% direct ownership of pure physical gold and silver. Secure vault storage at no additional cost. Fully insured accounts. The ability to quickly sell in real time and have your funds transferred directly to your bank, or use your funds to purchase silver and gold from your shop to have physically delivered assets. Daily audits to continually ensure each account is properly funded. Seeing the value of your precious metals holdings in real time, all the time. You can even transfer precious metals from your wallet to another member's wallet. 100% of your precious metals purchase is deposited on account as physical gold and silver in the highly secure IDS of Texas vaults. You have complete ownership over your gold and silver holdings, and with the click of a button, can sell at the current market price, have the funds placed into your wallet, and use these funds right away to pick the items you would like to take physical delivery of. This allows you to have the flexibility to choose from many different options for physical product delivery. You also have the option to simply have funds deposited directly into your bank account. We even provide you with the ability to transfer gold and silver to another member. Your My Mint Wallet is the best way to own the most amount of gold and silver for the lowest cost, while keeping your metals safe from confiscation and robbery. In turn, giving you absolute control and flexibility with your wealth. Owning precious metals has never been so easy and at such low premiums. Be sure to get started with My Mint Wallet and start building your mint today.
So that is My Mint Wallet, one of the products that your membership gives you access to, where you can get physical gold and silver, digital form at the lowest prices possible, okay? And also your membership helps feed children. You partner with a company called Feed My Starving Children. 91% of all the earnings go directly to helping to feed children. Okay, so yeah, this is benefits of having a Mint Builder membership. You help other people. So you can set up your auto savings, okay? Automatically start saving monthly, okay? You can change it, you can pause it, or you can cancel your subscription, your selections at any time, okay? You can get products from My Mint Wallet, or you can get physical gold and silver shipped directly to your home, or you can have it stored in the vault, okay? It's totally up to you. You have total control of your account at all time, at real time. We'll be coming up with a new website by the first of the year. Also, a little bit more user-friendly. So we have two distinct people here at Mint Builder. We have wholesale customers, people who purchase wholesale membership. They purchase precious metals. They are not sales associates, okay? But your membership also gives you the opportunity to become a sales associate if you choose to, okay? It's totally up to you. They sell wholesale memberships and they earn from that. They sell precious metals, earn from that. And it builds a sales organization that does the same. That creates that residual income that can help get you free and help expedite your savings, okay, on your wealth building journey. So we don't just stop at accumulating real assets. We also know that many people are seeking more income today. So your membership also gives you a sales platform, your own shop where people can go and purchase precious metals, jewelry. We have wearable wealth, and other things like we showed you in that other clip inside your own precious metals shop. Okay. They also provide you with software to keep up to date on all that's happening within your account at all times. That's right. At no additional cost, you get marketing tools, websites, QR codes, banners that you can post on a website if you want to create a website or share it on social platform or something like that. Okay. We have training videos and our knowledge base where you can learn more about precious metals and history behind them. It's just so much information within our knowledge base. Okay, we have a free silver lead capture page where a person can actually get a free silver bar just by taking a short little survey. Just pay for the shipping. Then MintBuilders handles all the payment process. We don't have to worry about collecting any cash, paying anybody. Your money's deposited into your account if you want to, or there's so many ways that you can, receive your benefits Mint Builders. And then they also handle all the packing and shipping, so you don't have to have any inventory. Like your traditional businesses, they have to have an inventory. They have to do all the shipping. Well, in these modern technology days, in this industry, you don't even have to do any of that. All you basically need is a smartphone and a computer to run your business. And the income is unlimited, okay? Let me repeat that. Income is unlimited, all right? Now, how much is a membership? Well, if you pay annually, that's $300, comes to about $25 per month. So just imagine, the membership gives you access to all these and more at only $25 per month if you pay annually. Now, if you want to pay monthly, it's only $39 a month, okay? Didn't mention it, but you get discounts on travel and attractions. Right there alone can help pay for your membership. You get a free wealth planning app, okay? And we have wholesale access to my Mint Wallet, an open vault marketplace where we can sell our precious metals to other members inside the building family. And you mentioned all these other things already, discounts, free storage, and all those things. So this is what your membership gets you, okay? And so, as I say, the income is unlimited. There's 13 different streams of income. As you grow your business, you open up more revenues of income to benefit from. So if you don't have any residual income or passive income, or at least a plan for residual income, you are living a very risky life. There's no security in a job, okay? Even a high-paying one. So be smart. Don't rely on just one source of income, okay? And if you don't even want to have another source of income, you definitely should be still not saving paper, all right? You want to start acquiring physical gold and silver and stacking it, okay? Because things are only going to get worse. And you see, the only protection against injustice in man is power, physical, financial, and scientific. From the book, The Philosophy and Opinions of Marcus, Volume 1, page 5. So if you're ready to get started on your wealth building journey, ready to get started helping other people also build their wealth, protect their savings, then get back with the person that shared this with you. Get back with me if I'm the one that shared this with you. You can get all your questions answered, okay? And get back with the person that invited you to this presentation, okay? Because they thought about you enough to want to let you know that there is a better way. All right. You can scan this QR code right here if you want to learn more about this amazing product that we have. All right. So we're gonna close here. We will be back again next week at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to share some more vital information to help you get free from this debt-based monetary system. Protect your savings from confiscation, through inflation, or any economic crisis that may happen, whether it be personal or global. So, next week, be safe, peace, power, love, and prosperity.